Are you tired of being called hormonal? Doesn't it sometimes make you feel like you wish you didn't have hormones, and you ask yourself, why do we need hormones anyway? Whenever someone is referred to as hormonal, it immediately refers to their unpleasant attitude, mood, puberty, menstrual cycle, reproductive or sexual matters, etc. Nevertheless, hormones are a lot more than just being in a bad mood. Hormonal means exhibiting behavior characteristics of increasing or fluctuating hormone levels.
Being called hormonal is no fun. It may seem that many of us are called hormonal more times in society than we actually learned in school about what hormones really are or how to manage them. So let's change that. Welcome to medi-date, the place where we upgrade your well-being journey together. Hormones help to control and maintain many body functions, such as growth, repair, metabolism, sleep, sex drive, reproduction, and much more. Hormones affect everything from blood sugar to blood pressure. More important, they influence the way we think and behave day to day. Moreover, our lifestyles, habits, and environments greatly impact our hormones as they can balance or imbalance them. So it is important to learn about what hormones are and how to balance them, if we care to be not only physically healthy, but also emotionally intelligent and have high-functioning, lasting, and successful relationships. Learn more about emotional intelligence here.
So we ask, what exactly are hormones? Hormones are chemical substances that act like messenger molecules in the body, which influence the nervous system to regulate the physiology and behavior of individuals. Just like we discussed how mucus serves as our body's security guard as well as quote-unquote street cleaner, hormones serve as our body's post officers and influencers. Learn more about mucus here. After being made in certain parts of the body, hormones travel to other parts of the body, coordinating different bodily functions by carrying messages through the blood to the organs, skin, muscles, and tissues, where they help control how cells and organs do their work. These messages or signals tell the body what to do and when to do it. The bottom line is, hormones are essential for our life and our health. We all have them, we all need them, and we can't live without them.
Now we are probably wondering, how are hormones produced? Some glands in our bodies stimulate other glands to release particular hormones. For example, the pituitary gland releases hormones that tell the thyroid gland, the adrenal glands, the ovaries, and the testes to release other hormones. Well, what are glands? Glands are organs that make one or more substances, such as sweat, tears, saliva, milk, digestive juices, or of course, hormones. So, where are these glands that make hormones in our bodies? The endocrine system is in charge of creating and releasing hormones. Many glands make up the endocrine system. There are 3 hormone-producing glands in the brain. They are the hypothalamus, pituitary, and pineal glands. There are 7 hormone-producing glands in the rest of the body. The thyroid and parathyroid glands are in your neck. The thymus is between your lungs. The adrenals are on top of your kidneys. The pancreas is behind your stomach. The female ovaries are in the pelvis, and the male testes are in the scrotum.
Well, what are the different kinds of hormones, you may ask? So far, scientists have reportedly identified over 50 hormones in the human body. Let's explore some of these hormones and their different types. Here are 3 types of hormones. 1. Amino acid-derived hormones. Examples of amino acid-derived hormones are catecholamine hormones and thyroid hormones. Examples of catecholamine hormones are dopamine, epinephrine, which is also known as adrenaline, and norepinephrine, which is also known as noradrenaline. Dopamine plays a role in controlling concentration, learning, memory, movement, mood, sleep, and other body functions. Dopamine gives the body feelings of pleasure, satisfaction, and motivation. Epinephrine or adrenaline plays a role in metabolism, attention, focus, panic, and excitement. Norepinephrine or noradrenaline plays an essential role in the regulation of arousal, attention, cognitive function, and stress reactions. Examples of thyroid hormones are thyroxine and triiodothyronine. Thyroxine, also known as T4, plays a vital role in metabolism, heart and muscle function, brain development, and maintenance of bones. Triiodothyronine, also known as T3, is responsible for the development of fetal growth centers and linear bone growth, endochondral ossification, and epiphyseal bone center maturation following birth. T3 simulates adult bone remodeling and degradation of mucopolysaccharides and fibronectin in extracellular connective tissue. T3 promotes oxygen delivery to the tissues and normalizes arterial oxygen concentration. It also stimulates the nervous system, resulting in increased wakefulness, alertness, and responsiveness to external stimuli.
2. Peptide hormones. Some examples of peptide hormones are insulin, glucagon, and oxytocin. Insulin allows cells to absorb glucose from the blood, giving them energy so they can function. Glucagon prevents blood glucose from dropping too low. As oxytocin is associated with trust, sexual arousal, and relationship building, it's sometimes referred to as the love hormone or cuddle chemical. Oxytocin levels also increase when you're hugging someone and when you're experiencing an orgasm. Oxytocin stimulates uterine contractions in labor and childbirth, and also stimulates contractions of breast tissue to aid in lactation after childbirth.
3. Lipid-derived hormones. The primary class of lipid-derived hormones in humans is the steroid hormones. Examples of steroid hormones are reproductive system hormones and adrenal gland hormones. Examples of reproductive system hormones are estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. Estrogen is a sex hormone that's necessary for maintaining sexual and reproductive health. Progesterone plays an important role in the menstrual cycle and pregnancy. Testosterone regulates the production of sperm and red blood cells. It regulates sex drive, bone mass, muscle mass, and strength, and fat distribution. Examples of adrenal gland hormones are cortisol and aldosterone. Cortisol regulates the body's stress response, blood pressure, and blood sugar. It suppresses inflammation, helps control metabolism, and sleep-wake cycle. Aldosterone regulates the salt and water balance of the body. It also helps control blood volume and blood pressure.
So, now that we learned a lot about hormones, let's take a fun quiz. Do you remember which hormone plays a role in learning? Leave a comment. But wait, how can we balance our hormones? Follow us to learn more. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's upgrade your well-being journey together.